This is a great honor for every fan of the Dallas Cowboys. I'm honored to be in the NFL.
What can I say? Mamba out.
All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to the afternoon show presented by ESEN. I'm Chris Gonzalez, joined by Tony Gonzalez and Jay McLovin. How's it going, guys?
Could be better. Could be better.
Yeah, I can always be better. I know I was talking with Tony, man, before we started the show, and it looks like both the Reds and the Astros don't want to win, and it seems like the teams that we're trying to capture up to, they don't want to win either. So I don't know what's going on, Gonzo. It's such a weird world we live in, man, in baseball these days.
Oh, yeah. Let's jump into that. Let's jump into some baseball. Dodgers outlasted Arizona 5-4, had a lead and put the bullpen in and barely hung on. Athletics all over Houston 6-0. Cubs all over the Mets 10-3. Yankees tore up the White Sox 8-1. Cleveland on that one of the biggest collapses of all time. Detroit beat them 5-1. Cincinnati lost 4-3, lost a tough one. We were down, came back and lost in extra innings. I think the 11th inning. I think we lost. I believe, if I remember right. So where we're at here on the races right now. Let's talk about the wild card. Got Toronto. Well, yeah, I think the Yankees are actually in first, so it would be Toronto, Boston, and Detroit, with Houston one game back. Blue Jays and the Yankees are tied there. Cleveland's up one game in the division on Detroit. Seattle's up 5 on Houston. Dodgers are up 2.5 on San Diego. Milwaukee, Philadelphia, they're all in. I mean, they're way ahead in their races. The National League wild card, we got Cubs, San Diego, and the Mets. The Reds and Arizona are one game back. There's 4 games left, guys. I think the Reds are supposed to be playing right now. I think they just started. It was under rain delay. It was under rain delay, I believe. They were supposed to start earlier. They were supposed to start like 12:40, but they've just started. No score in that game. Big game. We need a win, and we need the Mets to lose, get back tied, which would basically mean we're half game up with the tiebreakers. So, Chris, your thoughts on that game? I know you probably watched it. I was at work. What's your thoughts on the Reds?
It was we left too many runners on base. We ended up straining I think either 15 or 16 runners on base last night. And you can't do that. We were a half an inch away from winning that game. In the 7th inning, Tyler Stevenson hits a bomb, hits off the very top of the wall, right under the yellow line, like a half inch under the yellow line. Ended up being a double. It's a lead. Ended up being a leadoff double instead of a home run. That's an inch higher to home run. We don't even go extra innings. But it was leadoff double. We don't score no runs. That happened. That's just been happening too much the last 2 games against the Pirates. We get runners on and we're not moving them over at all. And another thing is what's coming back right now to haunt the Reds is something that's haunted us all season. We play up to our competition, and then we play down to our competition. If you go look at the Reds' record, we have a winning record against the teams that are going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah,
but we have a losing record against all the other fucking teams.
Yeah, teams over 500.
We play down to our competition way too much, and now we got ourselves in a tough position. You're one game back, 4 left, and then you have the Pirates today, who you've lost the last two to. You really need to try to take advantage of this series. You didn't, because now you have the Brewers in the next 3. So they got to win this game today to even stay in it. But losing the first 2 losing this series to the Pirates could end up being the reason we don't make the playoffs.
But yeah, like I said, it's a must win, because if you lose and the Mets go up, Mets win, they go up 2 with 3 games left. not. It's not.
Impossible, but
It's possible, but not
Yeah.
likely. I mean, you don't know. I mean, the Marlins could sweep the Mets, and we could win 2 out of 3 and tie them up, but and we would get it because of tiebreaker. But plus, you still got Arizona in that spot. They're tied with us. So I mean, can't forget about them. Yeah, I agree with what Chris. And I know baseball's changed.
Tyler Stevenson almost won us that game single-handedly last night. He was 4 for 5, I think it ended up being. Had a double, a single, a couple of home run, or 1 home run. Like I do, or 2 singles, a double, and a home run. It was 4. And then his last at bat, I think I can't remember if he struck out or what, but that was the only at bat he got out. He's been pounding the ball, but we had a lot of chances to score runs and just wasn't able to get it across. Get him across. You got especially when you get a leadoff. Your leadoff guy gets in scoring position. You get a leadoff triple or a leadoff double. You got to be able to score at least 1 run.
Well, see, that's my thing in the extra innings, Chris. I mean,
we're terrible.
Huh?
Reds are terrible in extra innings.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You get a guy on second base. Well, why aren't we trying to put the ball in play? Why aren't we trying to hit the ball to the right side of the field, or why aren't we bunting or something to get that guy to third? If you get the guy to third with 1 out, you got 2 chances. You sacrifice fly, gets him in, even maybe a possible ground ball and hole or base hit. I don't understand why more teams don't, and especially the Reds don't try to bunt a guy over. I mean, you're starting in extra innings with a guy at second base with no outs. It's critical to get him to third base.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. And the Reds are, like you said, they're terrible. I forget what it was. We've lost 10 or 11 extra inning games this year.
We're 3-12 in
okay. Yeah.
3-12. Yeah, 3-12 in extra inning games.
Think about that. We played 15 extra inning games. What if we was 12-3? we'd be close to first place in the division. So yeah, I don't understand. And I know a lot of teams don't bunt anymore. I don't understand why they don't try to move guys over. Jay,
the Reds. I will say this: the Reds do bunt quite a bit in extra innings. If it just depends on who's up. I think if they'd have had TJ Friedl up, he would have definitely been bunting. I think the reason they didn't bunt last night was because the guys they had coming up. I don't think he felt comfortable having them bunt, and he thought they would put the ball in play. I mean, all you gotta do is hit a pop up to the fucking outfield. Like we couldn't even accomplish that. So
Jay, your thoughts on your Astros? You're kind of the same boat as we are.
Yeah, I'm ready to get out of this damn boat.
Well, how many games is Seattle ahead of you guys for the division now?
They've got the division.
Oh yeah, we're not going for the division anymore. At this point, we're trying to get the damn wild card. Yeah. Seattle's locked up the division.
No, yeah, but what I was going to ask was about the tiebreaker. If you like?
Oh no, they had the tiebreaker. Yeah.
With Detroit,
no, they own all that shit.
Detroit or the other wild card.
Yeah, we don't have a tiebreaker on nobody.
Yeah,
it's been that kind of year. Boston, nope. Detroit, no. Seattle, no. Texas, no. Well, we might have it on Texas. We did sweep them, so we might have got that one back. But Texas is eliminated, so it doesn't really matter. No, we don't own any tiebreakers. If we want to get into the damn playoffs, we got to win, and we got 4 games to do it in. We got 4 games to get into the playoffs. We got 1 tonight against the A's. Then we got 3 against the Angels. Now, we should be able to win these damn games. We should have been able to win the game last night. They had Luis Severino on the mound. That dude's got a 4.54 ERA. He damn near foul. But yeah, we can't get a damn man on base to save our lives. I think we wind up having 5 hits total and no runs. And it's ridiculous. We had Hunter Brown out there. He's our ace. He's got a 2.43 ERA, and he gave up 4 out of the 6 runs. Man, I'm just so angry at this. It's ridiculous. I would understand this if it was a tougher team, maybe a Seattle or a Texas, because they always play us hard. But the freaking A's, now I don't want to hear, well, Jay, the A's. No, the A's, Come on, man. We're supposed to win these games. I don't give a damn. We're supposed to win them, and we're not. So, yeah, I mean, we got one more opportunity against the A's tonight, and then we got 3 opportunities against but I don't think we're going to have that many opportunities, because Detroit's on an 8-game skid. Houston's on a 5-game skid. And I got to imagine somebody's going to turn it around before the other one does. And I have a feeling it's going to be Detroit. I don't know why, but I got a feeling it's going to be Detroit. I hope it's the Astros, but I fucking feel like it's going to be Detroit.
I got one hot seat question for both of you guys. I know we made picks beginning of the season. I know me and Chris both thought Detroit would be in the World Series. That pick don't look real good right now. I mean, the way they had this collapse. Well, you never know. I mean, if they get in the playoffs, you never know. As long as they get there, you just never know what can happen. But and I'll let you do it first, Jay. If you had to pick what's going on right now, everything, and the teams, who's hot, all this stuff, who do you think are going to be in the World Series right now? Who's the 2 World Series teams if you had to pick?
Man, with the way they're playing right now, with the way Cleveland's playing right now, I think Cleveland. I like Cleveland at this point. On the AL side, nothing against the Yankees, but I think that Cleveland has the more complete team in terms of pitching, which is still being kind of a sore spot for the Yankees. So I would go Cleveland, and on the National League side, I'm thinking Phillies, Cubs. I'm thinking Cubs. Cubs are playing really good ball right now. Phillies are playing really good ball right now.
Cubs have struggled lately.
I haven't. Maybe I missed that. Have they been struggling?
Yeah, they have. They lost 5 in a row.
They lost 5 in a row until yesterday.
They won 1. They was doing good, and they clinched the wild card. As soon as they clinched the division, or the wild card spot, and they just fell off after that. If I had to pick, I would go with. I kind of like Cleveland too, but I think the Yankees also. But I'll go with Cleveland, and I'm going to say the Phillies. I think the Phillies bats. I know Phillies lost that one pitcher, but I like the Phillies bats. So I would say if I had to make a pick right now, my dark horse would be that could in the National League could be Milwaukee still, because I mean I know they fell off some, but they're still pretty good. Chris, who would you pick?
I'm going with in the National League. I'm gonna go with the Phillies. I like the Phillies, even though I think the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers are going to be real dangerous. Could be dangerous in the playoffs as well. Just because they're going to move some of these guys, some of these starters. A few of them are going to be in the bullpen, and I think that'll help. I think that'll help strengthen their bullpen up, which has been their weakness. So I think they could be dangerous, but I like the Phillies. And then American League, the Seattle Mariners. They've won 9 of their last 10. They've gotten hot right at the right time. Those trades that they made to add Suarez and Naylor have seemed starting to pay off. As going right now the way teams are playing, I'd go with Seattle and Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
I'm curious though with Seattle, they're down Wu. I don't know when they're going to get Wu back with that pectoral inflammation. So that's the reason why I didn't pick Seattle. I just feel like the Guardians are a little bit more healthier right now. I kind of do like your pick about the Phillies, though. I could see the Phillies. I could see the Brewers. I could see Phillies or the Brewers. The National League is such a weird animal because they're all kind of in that same – there's no one team that right now that's really poking their head out saying, I'm the one. So, but I do like the way the Phillies are playing. Schwarber right now is just killing it, man. So, yeah.
And guys, let's talk a little bit about Kyle O'Reilly. He 60 home runs now. So is he going to get that 61, 62? What do you think he's got? 4 games left?
He's got one more against the Rockies, and he's got LA. So yeah, I really believe.
I hope he don't hit another.
I think he tires Judge. I think he gets 62, and it's good.
I hope we don't hit no more the last 4 games. Playoffs don't count, right? It has to be regular season,
No.
right?
Yeah, regular season.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because about 2 months ago, or a month ago, when we was talking about this, I predicted he was going to finish with 60. So I need
I thought
I need no more home runs till the playoffs for Cal. No, I think he's going. I think he's going to probably end up with 62 or 63. I think
I'm thinking
he hits a
62.
couple
I
more.
think 62 is his sweet spot.
No, he hit 2 last
I think
night.
that, and that's only because he's going up against the Dodgers.
Well, he hit 2 of them last
Sorry.
night.
yeah, he's been impressive, man.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you.
that's against the Rockies. That's only I don't know if he has any more double home run games in him. I'm thinking he gets one more against the Rockies. I think he gets one against LA.
Do either one of you guys know what kind of year he had last year?
Yeah.
No, not off the top of my head.
I'm gonna be straight up honest, guys. I'm following baseball. I always follow the Reds, but I follow more this year because
Cal Raleigh, I wasn't even paying attention to Cal Raleigh last year.
I never heard of the dude.
He had
I'll be honest with you.
I know he had a decent year last year, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
But again, I'm following baseball a lot more as a whole, not just the Reds, because we're doing these shows. So I'm watching a lot more baseball. Period.
Yeah, Cal Raleigh. I never really paid attention to Cal Raleigh until this year when he started making waves with the home runs. It's crazy to me.
And we got Frankie on here before we close out our baseball talk.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Frankie, how's it going? I know you got to be feeling pretty good about your Yankees. Are you guys gonna get the division?
What's going on, everybody? Yeah, I'm feeling really great about the Yankees right now, Tony. We are on a really good hot streak, on a 4-game winning streak right now.
Frank, you there, or you're muted? Or no, you're not muted. Might want to check your volume because I'm not hearing you.
I could hear him.
I hear him.
We'll come back to him.
Turn your hearing aid up.
No, you don't. You're just saying you do.
No, I seriously do hear him.
I hear him.
Anyway, since I was
I hear him
really
now.
interrupted, yeah, no, I feel good about the Yankees right now. I mean, we're hitting, we're getting on base, we're doing fundamental baseball. We're not actually worried about getting, the home runs, even though there are moments where players are getting home runs. But we're playing really good baseball right now, and I couldn't be more happy right now, especially with the division in our grasp. This time last week, we're about 5 games back, and now we're tied for first place. I said this a couple of months ago when everybody was thinking that the Yankees were going to slide out of the wild card. I said, listen, we were in the same position last year when the Orioles were running the division. And towards the end of the season last year, we came and we won the division. And I said we were going to do it again, and look where we're at. We're tied. And not only Tony and Chris and Jay, not only can we tie the division, we have a chance to have the number 1 seed and the best record in the American League. So that's a big plus in my part, because I really feel that the Yankees need that, especially to get home field advantage throughout the entire American League playoffs.
That's advantage, no doubt about it.
Hey, Dad, to answer your question, Cal Raleigh last year hit 34 home runs, and he hit. I think he's hitting he hit 225 last year, and he's hit his batting average 240 this year. He had 100 hits last year, or 120 hits last year. This year he has 140. So he had a pretty good season last year too. Just about double the home runs this year.
So what you're saying is we should drug test Cal Raleigh and see.
Yeah, he's on the fucking juice. That's what I was thinking.
Or maybe it's just seeing the ball better, right?
I don't know. Sounds like me. Somebody's on the juice. We'll know next year if his head gets big as Barry Bonds.
Hey, seriously though, right now there are 5 players in baseball that have 50 plus home runs. Or I should say there's 4. I apologize. There's 4 players. If Suarez can go from 48 to 50, then there'll be 5 players that have 50 or more home runs this season. And that's that's history making. There's never been a season in MLB where 5 players have had 50 or more home runs. at the same time in the season.
And to say that, Jay, those 4 that are currently up there, they're all history-making home runs as well, 50 plus. Because if you look at it, you got
Right.
Kyle Raleigh being a catcher and doing what he's doing. You know, he's already beaten Ken Griffey Jr.'s Seattle records. You have Shohei Ohtani, the first 50 home run, 50 strikeouts in a season, which is mind blowing to me because the guy literally, I feel like he just came back to pitch. I don't know how he's already got 50 strikeouts. Thanks a lot, Cincinnati. And then you also got Kyle Schwarber, who was the second player in Phillies history within, I think, the first 4 seasons or something like that, to have this many home runs within the first 4 seasons. I'm sorry, it's over like 180 home runs. And then you got Judge, becoming the 4th player in MLB history to hit 50 home runs in 4 seasons, and not in a row, but like in 4 different seasons or whatever.
Mhm.
He's the 4th player in MLB history. So I mean, all of these home runs that these guys are getting 50 and over are not just because they're good hitters. It's history moments right now that these guys are making.
Oh, no doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. This is just a really weird baseball season to me. This is weird. I mean, it's weird in the sense that there's not a clear number 1 team, that's looking like, yeah, this is the best team. And there's the fact that there's this many people or this many high home runs that's out there. I mean, it's crazy.
Frank, I got a question for you before we move on to some college football here in a little bit. Is there a team in the American League? I mean, the Yankees are in. They're in playoffs, and like you said, they could get the division and could get home field advantage. Is there a team that in the American League that worries you at all? And is there a team in the National League, if you guys would get to the World Series, that you think could be a bad matchup for the Yankees?
I'm never worried, Tony. All right, I'm never worried. I'm not nervous. I don't get bubble guts. I ain't worried about anything. We in it. Houston isn't. That gives me a clear favorite right there to go to the World Series. I always tell Jay that if Houston and the Yankees don't meet each other, then it's a clear favorite for the Yankees to go on, honestly, because I feel like the Astros are kryptonite to get to a World Series the last almost 10 years. But if I really had to not be biased and stuff, I would say Seattle is looking really good right now. But I'm not worried about Seattle because I feel like we always play well against Seattle. And I said this to Jay earlier on his show that he was on Coast to Coast, that this season I thought that the Yankees had swept the Seattle Mariners this entire regular season, but they looked it up for me and we won 5 out of 6, which is clearly you could say a freaking sweep, whatever. Cool, they got 1 game, but that tells me that we can beat them in the playoffs. But the way that they turned it around within the last couple of weeks, I don't know. They're looking really scary. Kyle, like Jay said, Kyle's looking at the ball really well. I'm not worried about Julio Rodriguez. Everybody knows that. Julio in Spanish stands for loser. But if I had to choose, it would either be Seattle. But also don't overlook Cleveland, because Cleveland at some point in July, I believe it was July 9th, they were 15.5 games behind Detroit. And now they're literally taking over that division at the last second. So, I mean, and I believe they had a 15-game winning streak before that got snapped. So you also got to keep an eye out for the Cleveland Guardians. I would say the one team that I don't want the Yankees to face is the Red Sox, just because the Red Sox had our number in the regular season. But I'm not worried about that. Toronto is probably going to beat them, and then we'll probably beat Toronto because Toronto's trash. I always said that. You guys never wanted to believe me. But, look at the standings, right? That's all I got to say. And then the National League, I feel like the Phillies will be the toughest matchup for the Yankees right now. They got good pitching. They got good bullpen. They got a good closer. Kyle Schwarber's a beast. You can never overlook Bryce Harper. They're really a good team over there in Philly. It just comes to, can Philly make it? Because we've seen Philly in this position before, but somehow, some way they don't make it. And if they do make it, they lose it. So it really comes down to how well they play come October. Other than that, I'm not worried about any other National League team. I'm not even scared about the Dodgers anymore, honestly.
They're bullpens. They're both. I mean, they've got weapons and they can hit the ball, but they're bullpens. Horrible. Well, guys, anything else before we move on to some college?
Yeah, again, I don't like being on that bye because I feel like I was just saying, yeah, I just don't. I tell you, how do you feel about having that bye? You're gonna get the rest, but then you got to pick up the momentum again. How do you feel about that, Frankie? Because that's the one thing with the Yankees I've always kind of seen is when they're riding momentum and then it goes away or they take a break, it's hard for them to get back up into that momentum. They always kind of get off to a little bit of a slower start. Are you worried about the Yankees coming off of on a slower start if they do get the bye?
No, I feel like the Yankees do really need a rest, especially with Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton. I believe they deserve the rest. It just comes down to playing good baseball, and I always say that when the Yankees have a rest or something like that, I feel like they do lose game one. But once they get comfortable after that game one, they turn it around, they start winning. It happened the same year last year. We had a first round bye. We lost the first game, but then we ended up winning the series. So I have no care for a bye week or not. I feel like it's more better for the Yankees. There's some teams out there that do that I believe that shouldn't go on a bye week because when you have that momentum, it helps out. But there's also teams that I know that it's okay if they have a bye week because they're good enough to get that bye week and come out and play better.
Okay. Well, guys, let's move on to some college football. Got some games tonight. Nothing really. We do have number 24 TCU playing Arizona State. Got number 8 Florida State playing University of Virginia, and we have Houston playing Oregon State. Chris, is there any game that stands out to you there on Friday night?
On Friday night or
Friday
I
night.
thought you said they were tonight.
I probably
All
did
right.
say I'm an idiot.
I wouldn't go that far, but okay.
At least he said it. We didn't have to say it.
Good point.
Now, if I could just get Frankie to admit that he is, it'd be great. No, I'm kidding. I'm just messing with Frankie.
I'm not an idiot. I'm just a pothead.
Ain't that the fucking truth? Smoke
Go
the
ahead,
whole
Chris. We have minutes over. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chris.
Oh no, you're good. I'm looking up the. I was looking up the spreads. To be honest with you, Florida State's a 6.5 point favorite over Virginia. There is one game tonight, though. Army and East Carolina.
Okay.
7:30. East Carolina is a 4.5 point favorite. TCU's a 2.5. TCU is ranked 24th, and they're an underdog in this game to Arizona State.
Yeah, I saw that when I was looking at that. That's why I think that's an interesting game to me.
2.5 points, and then Houston is a 13.5 point favorite over Oregon State. At Oregon State.
Is Arizona State not ranked?
No, they're unranked.
What's their record?
3-1.
Yo, this committee needs to change. That's insane.
I'm a little surprised. I'm a little surprised. Number 8 Florida State is only 6 point favorite over Virginia. I figured that'd be a bigger spread.
What's Virginia's record?
3-1.
And what's
3-0.
Yeah, Florida State's really played well, and they're ranked 8th in the country.
damn?
Florida State's on a short week too. On top of that, yeah.
Come on, Chris.
Any you say a good pick here, Chris, for Friday?
I think I like Arizona State home against TCU.
Is that an upset for you? I mean, do you really consider that an upset if it's a?
I don't consider it.
non-ranked
I don't
like-
consider it an upset, but I mean,
Yeah.
I think Oregon State covers against Houston. I think 13.5 points is too many points. I think Houston wins, but at Oregon State, I think that Oregon State keeps the game semi-close.
They just got smashed by Oregon.
Yeah, they did.
I think Virginia's going to upset Florida State though.
Okay.
Wow.
I
And
do.
is that Virginia?
Yeah.
I know Florida State's look good. I like the way they've looked.
We've seen some teams shift around in that top 10. But I'm sorry, Gonzo, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was just saying. So yeah, I'm gonna take Virginia on that game and ride this one. I'm definitely gonna watch that game tonight.
I may check it out. I'm going to watch. Well, I don't know if the game will be good tonight or not. I hope it is, NFL. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. Let's go into some Saturday games, guys. Got some pretty good matchups. One interesting one is number 21 UFC at number 23 Illinois. Illinois is going to try to come back after that beatdown that they took 63. I think it was 63-7 or 63-10 from IU. Chris, what do you think about that USC? USC beat Michigan State, but they give up a lot of points to Michigan State. Illinois normally has a good offense. I know they did against IU, but USC don't have the defense that IU's got. What do you think about this game with Illinois and USC?
I think for us to be a good game. USC is a 6.5-point favorite on the road. It wouldn't surprise me if USC wins this game, but I like Illinois at the plus 6.5. I think it's going to be a real close game. I think Illinois is going to come. They're going to come out with a fire under their ass after what happened last week. USC traveling cross country to Illinois as well. It's a long travel. I know USC's look better this year so far, but this, in my opinion, is probably going to be their biggest test so far.
Yep.
So it'd be interesting. I think it'll be a close game, but yeah, I like Illinois at the plus 6.5.
I'm going to go with Illinois. I think Illinois comes back. I wasn't impressed. I mean, USC's got a pretty good offense, but their defense is not real good. And Illinois, I think, can play offensively, even though they didn't show up last week. So I'm going to go Illinois with the, I guess, a slight upset.
Did you realize that they only had 1 yard rushing in the second half?
Yeah, they didn't. They didn't have hardly
Our
period.
defense gave up 1 yard rushing in the second half.
Yeah, I'm rolling with USC. I'm not a big believer in Illinois. Never have really been a big believer in Illinois.
What do you think, Frankie?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jay. I think I'm gonna go with USC, even though they do give up a lot of points. I feel like it's gonna come down to who's gonna make the mistake at the very end, and I think Illinois is gonna be that team that makes a mistake.
Next up, number 22 Notre Dame at Arkansas. Chris, what's the line on that game? I figured Notre Dame's going to be a decent favorite.
Notre Dame's a 4.5-point favorite on the road.
I don't even know how they're ranked.
Yeah, they lost what? What's the record? 1-2, I think.
They lost their first 2 games.
I'm going with upset. I'm going with Arkansas.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna ride with Tony. I'm gonna go with Arkansas too. I don't think Notre Dame has looked impressive like they did last year. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna go Arkansas on this one.
Man, I'm on the fence with this. And part of me wants it, but I already did one upset. I don't know if I can pull out. I'm gonna roll with Notre Dame on this one. I'm gonna roll that they right the ship and get back on track. I'm gonna ride Notre Dame on this one.
What about you, Chris?
I like Arkansas on the plus 4.5. I think Notre Dame's defense hasn't been the same this year as it was last year, and that's what really kind of carried Notre Dame last year was their defense, and their defense hasn't looked up to par yet.
Do you think if Notre Dame loses this week to Arkansas, which will probably be an upset, knowing that Notre Dame is ranked 22 and they got a bad record? Do you think that puts the coach on the hot seat this early?
I don't think so.
I mean, they lost to teams that they should have won.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. I just don't think it will because he had him at a national championship game last year. And the quarterback went on to the NFL, so I think he'd be all right for this year.
Next game up, guys. Number 1, Ohio State at Washington. Washington is 3-0 also, but they've not played anybody really yet so far. They've scored a lot of points. I just don't think Washington's got the defense to handle Ohio State. and I don't think they can outscore Ohio State. So I think Ohio State wins this game.
Yeah, I'm right there with Ohio as well.
Ohio State's an 8.5 point favorite.
I think they cover that.
I think Ohio State wins the game, but I like Washington to cover the spread.
What about you, Frankie?
Yeah, it's a 4-person panel sweep here. We're gonna go with Ohio State on this one. They played really good games, especially I understand they lost, I believe, last week to Ohio, if I'm not mistaken, but they played Ohio pretty good. I'm gonna go with Ohio State. I don't have much, like Tony said. Washington hasn't played really good teams lately.
Next up, number 4. This should be a good game. Number 4, LSU at Ole Miss, and they're number 13, I believe.
Ooh, who's 13? LSU.
I think Ole Miss is 13th. LSU's number 4. LSU's got a fantastic defense. I don't know about their offense. Mississippi's home.
Ooh, I'm going LSU. I'm gonna go Tigers. I feel like they're just too dominant this year, defensively and offensively. They look really good, and I feel like this is every year with LSU. LSU is always good. LSU is a good organization. They're a good franchise for a college football team. I'm gonna go LSU on this one this week.
Yeah, I'm going to LSU also. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, I like LSU as well. Ole Miss is a 1.5 point favorite. At
Really?
home. Yeah, they have this game pretty close to a pick 'em. Ole Miss is minus 120 on the money line. LSU is even money on the money line. I love that bet. Get even money on LSU the way their defenses look this year. Yeah, I like that a lot.
What about you, Jay?
Give it a minute. His
What about-
internet's slow.
What about you, Jay? What do you
Yeah,
think
I'm
about
like, I think it is LSU. I think it is LSU. I think their linebacking core is really good. I think they're gonna wreak havoc on Ole Miss. So yeah, I'm gonna roll with LSU on that one for sure.
Next up, we got Auburn at number 9, Texas A&M. Auburn's a decent team, but I'm going to go with A&M.
Texas A&M is a 6.5 point favorite at home, minus 225 on the money line. Over unders at 52.5. I like Texas A&M at home.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I hate Texas. Let's go Auburn.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I definitely got A&M on this though.
Okay. Next up, number 11, IU at Iowa. Iowa's, I think, 2-1, I believe. I think they lost to Iowa State, if I remember correctly. Iowa's got a pretty good defense. I don't think they'll be able to score enough points and slow IU down enough. So I think IU wins this game. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, I don't understand how IU's only a 7.5 point favorite in this game. Playing a team that has a decent defense, but a team that doesn't score very many points. Our offense has been scoring a lot of points, and our defense has looked really good. Yeah, I like IU in this game a lot.
Chris is getting tired of the put down. Like, why the hell? I don't understand.
We just beat the team that was ranked 11th in the country by 50 points.
I get it. Listen, the media is always looking down on Indiana, man. I'm sorry. It's every sport. They're looking down on you guys. Pacers, Fevers, Colts. Like, they're always looking down on you guys. I just feel bad for you guys. They should look more down on Houston people.
I agree.
I
agree.
Okay, Frankie, what do you think about this game?
Yeah, I'm gonna go IU. You guys have been looking real good this year. I've been keeping a close eye. Long story short, Iowa's been playing really good football. but I just feel like IU is just more competitive defensively and offensively, especially like your quarterback. Your quarterback has been really good too.
And I did see where our quarterback is now, since that one quarterback got hurt. He is considered the favorite to win the Heisman.
But yeah, after you go 21 for 23 and for 300 whatever many yards and like 3 touchdowns, he only threw 2 or 3 incomplete passes the whole game. He had a 92% completion rate against the team that was ranked 11th in the country.
Jay, what do you think about this game?
Man, I think IU's hot garbage. Nobody gives a fuck about them. They don't come with money. Suck dick.
Hey, at least we don't have the worst quarterback in the country.
I mean, literally, like, okay, I'll give it. You play Penn, you play Oregon. Those are really good teams. You did beat a number 9 Illinois. I'll give you that one. Yeah, I think Iowa's going to roll all over. No, I'm kidding. Indiana. I definitely am going with Indiana for sure. Yeah, Indiana will take care of business over there. But yeah, so I'm going to roll Indiana.
Next up, number 15, Tennessee at Mississippi State.
I'm going Tennessee. Tennessee's been looking real hot since the quarterback left and stuff like that. They made it look like, listen, we didn't even need you. Now look at it. They really didn't need him. So I like how Tennessee's looking, especially defensively. They got a real good defense over there in Tennessee.
Hey, is Lane Kiffin the coach at Mississippi State? Where's Lane Kiffin coaching at?
Ole Miss.
Is he Ole Miss? Okay. All right.
Chris, you said you're taking Tennessee, Chris?
Oh, yeah, I like Tennessee. Tennessee's 7.5-point favorite on the road in this game. Minus 310 on the money line. Over-unders at 63.5. So the sports book thinks there's going to be a lot of points scored in this game. But, yeah, I like Tennessee.
What do you think, Jay?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely rolling Tennessee against Mississippi State. I've never been a Mississippi State fan either. I mean, they're kind of there, but they're not really there. So yeah, I definitely think Tennessee handles business.
I'm down to our last 2 games we're going to go over here. They're the big games of the week. First one, number 17, Alabama, and number 5, Georgia.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, and Bama's garbage.
Oh, baby. Listen, this is history right here, right? We know outcomes every time these 2 teams go on. And we know what's going to happen this weekend. You know who I'm going for. Roll Tide, baby. Let's go,
all the way
Bama.
to the garbage dump.
Let's go, Bama. Hey, don't get mad because your quarterback's worse than mine. My quarterback, the quarterback in Alabama has been looking real good, man. He's been looking real hot. I can't wait to see what he's going to do to Georgia.
When do they play? Saturday night?
Saturday night. I think they play the same time Oregon and Penn State do. I think both of them games are at the same time, I think.
Why am I not seeing either one of them fucking games on here?
So I think I'm going to say 7:30. I could be wrong. I'm almost positive Penn State Oregon is at 7:30. I'm not sure about the Georgia Alabama.
6:30 on ABC.
That'd be your Central time.
Thank you, Joe. At least you're more.
Yeah,
Jay would never.
Yeah,
do,
so
Jay would
it's
never
30
pick
Central.
Alabama. I know who Jay's going for. I don't even have to.
It's not that I want to take Alabama. It's just Alabama's garbage. They got your asses kicked by FSU on August 30th.
Georgia is a 2.5-point favorite at home. Minus 152 on the money line. Over unders at 52.5.
Frank, I'm sorry. I like Georgia. I don't think Alabama's got the defense.
That's cool.
But it is a rivalry game. Hopefully, it's going to be a good one.
I mean, the A in Alabama stands for ass.
See, I can't say what the G for Georgia stands for because LGBTQ. We can't get them mad.
I think Alabama's going to win this game as well.
Let's go.
All right.
Damn.
Okay.
In Georgia?
Yeah, in Georgia. We're going to go in there, St. Georgia.
All right, guys, let's go to the final game. Number 6, Oregon At number 3, Penn State. Penn State the favorite in this, Chris, I would assume.
Penn State is a 3.5-point favorite at home.
Who you like in this one,
Uh,
Greg?
Over unders at 52.5, and Penn State's a minus 166 favorite on the money line. So they're a slight favorite.
Yeah.
What do you think, Chris?
Oh man, I expect this to be a real good game. Oregon has looked good. Penn State's good. I think Penn State's going to win the game. The only thing that's giving me a reserve is this is the game that they never win. With this coach, they never beat a top 10 team in the regular season, and that worries me. So, but I'm gonna go with Penn State. I think this is going to be the time they finally do get that big win. But it does that one thing that give me kind of reserve is I've seen Oregon win some big games before. I haven't seen Penn State do it.
Yeah, I agree. I like Penn State a lot, but man, yeah, Oregon's really impressed me. I think Oregon's going to beat them.
Yeah, I feel that. That's how I'm starting to feel, really. Yeah, put me down for Oregon on this one. Even though I know it's in Penn State, but yeah, I'm going to go with Oregon on this one.
What about you, Frankie?
I know, man. Penn State's really good. Oregon's really good. This is kind of like a good game, even though the ranks are different. Not that much far apart. Give me the Ducks, man. Give me the Ducks. Go give me Oregon on this win. I feel like Oregon has played better ball lately, but Penn State has been playing good ball as well. I just feel like Oregon is that team right now that can, continue the ride. Yeah, give me the Ducks on this one.
Well, let's move on to some Thursday night football, guys. We got Seattle at Arizona.
Oh my God, I don't even want to watch that shit.
I'm hoping this is going to be a good game. I'm going with Seattle, guys. Even though it's at Arizona, I'm going to go with Seattle.
Seattle's
Yeah,
a 1.5-point favorite on the road.
You know what? As JT,
they don't have James Conner. That means Trey Benson's going to be getting the workload. Yeah.
As Jay takes,
I think Kenneth Walker's going to get the workload.
Oh my God, slow ass internet.
Yeah. No, I'm already going. You just kept talking over me, you dumb bastard. I love you.
Well, you're over there thinking who you want so hard. I'm over here thinking you over there looking at a cookie that's on your table and you want to eat it so bad. You're like,
Shut up. No, I really do like the way Brad Darnley with the Seattle team, and I like the way Walker's running the ball. He had a really good game the other day when Charbonnet was hurt. So I'm gonna go with Seattle on this as well. Yeah.
What do you think, Frankie?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I just got news too. Seahawks running back Zach is set to play tonight versus Cardinals. So
Charbonnet's playing.
Yeah, they just said he's playing tonight.
Okay.
So I honestly feel like with James Conner going down and being done for the season, Arizona's gonna have trouble in the backfield. I think Seattle wins this one. Honestly, not as much as I don't want. If James Conner never got hurt, I would have picked Arizona because Arizona's been looking good. But now that they lost their best running back, I feel like that backfield's gonna have some trouble. So like basically Seattle just has to worry about the passing game. So you give me Seattle on this one.
What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, I like Seattle in this game as well. To me, Seattle's been a more consistent team over the first few weeks. Arizona has yet to play a complete game yet. They'll look good one half, and in the other half they don't haven't looked very good at all. Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison Jr. are still just does not seem like they're on the same page. And then with like what you guys said, the injuries that Arizona has, Seattle's the healthier team right now as well. So yeah, I like the Seahawks tonight.
I hope that continues. That Kyler Murray and Harrison never gets on the same page. Harrison gets pissed off, say, trade me to Indy, my real home, and all will be good with the coach.
Shut your mouth. Don't even continue what you're saying. Don't even.
He'll go to the front office and say, I want Indiana Jones to throw me the ball.
Yep. He said, I know Indiana Jones will throw me the ball.
Oh, jeez.
I'm getting so mad.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, there's nothing more I can say. I don't know. You Indianapolis Colts fans are just so delusional right now. Y'all just riding the juice right now. I mean, I just can't wait for when the train falls over. Listen, I understand you guys are 3-0. Congratulations. You know, listen, you guys have not played good teams yet. All right, y'all really haven't. Chris, I know you hear it a lot, and I know you're tired of it. I've been watching all week, you know, the shows.
We beat Denver.
But y'all haven't played anyone good. The Dolphins are trash. The Titans are trash. Y'all just snuck by the Denver Broncos on a flag because somebody forgot how to line up correctly. I don't know how that happens. It's been a rule for the last 20, 30 years, and you still don't know how to line up right. So you guys just snuck by the Denver Broncos. I mean, y'all really haven't played good. Daniel Jones has been okay. Daniel Jones has been okay. And hear the name right, Tony. Daniel Jones, not Indiana Jones. Don't disrespect my boy Harrison Ford like that. I said the same shit to ESPN. When ESPN
The real
go ahead
Indiana
and
Jones.
put
The real Indiana Jones is in Indiana. Not no fake ass Harrison Ford.
oh my God. I can't. Listen, if you guys could be, because y'all play the Rams this weekend, I believe, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one.
All right, so I'll give you this game right here. If you guys can beat the Rams, I might look at it a different way. But as of right now, I can't look at it like that because yes, Daniel Jones has played good, but he hasn't played anyone good. He's played the Dolphins defense is trash. You play the Tennessee Titans defense, they don't even know if they're playing football. They're just on the field running around, not knowing what's going on. And then you just snuck by Denver on a field goal kick, which was, luck on your side. I don't know how the football guys are looking at you guys. They should be looking at my guys instead of your guys, but it's whatever. But
you guys
gotta
can't
play a good team. You guys got the
your
Rams
team can't hang on to the damn ball.
Let's see if you guys could play the Rams really good. All right, let's just say that.
Yep. I'm hoping so. We'll see. Yeah, I agree.
I do know this. The Rams had a tougher time with the Tennessee Titans than what the Colts did.
Yeah, I wonder because you guys. Speaking of that, Joe. So you guys play the Rams on Sunday.
Yep.
How do you think Danny Dimes is going to fare against a tough defense? This really is your first test for Danny. How do you think?
It ain't our first test. It ain't his first test. Denver has a heck of a defense.
Okay.
Yeah, Denver does
All right. I'll give you. Okay, Chris, calm yourself down. Your second test. If that makes you feel better, your second test. But I mean, this Rams team ain't no joke. How do you think Danny's going to do against the Rams?
Well, I agree with what you said, Jay. Rams
and more importantly, how effective do you think Pittman is?
But I think the big key is the Rams have got a lot better offense than what Denver does, in my opinion, at least right now. So I think that's the big thing. Can we deal with their offense, and also can we deal with their defense? I mean, legitimately, the Rams are top. Some people would argue they're a top 5 team right now. I don't know if they are or not. They're close. So it's a big test.
Right.
I'm gonna be real with you, Tony and Chris. The Rams just blew a chance to beat the Eagles. They are pissed right now, and I would not be surprised if they come out just blowing your guys' heads off because they are pissed at what just happened last week. But that would make me happy because then I'll look at it as, I told you guys Daniel Jones is shit.
We gotta we're gonna find out about our defense.
I got a question for you guys, and I was thinking about this earlier today. So you look at Dable, you look at the Giants, you see Saquon left, goes to the Eagles, playing lights out, great. Danny Dimes is another product from Dave that got let go when Dable was there, and he goes to Indy. Now he's looking like he's playing great. Do you think that that at some point the GM for the Giants, even the ownership of the Giants, like, why are we having these assets and we let go of these assets? They go on to do bigger and better things, and we're sitting here still twiddling our thumbs trying to figure out our quarterback situation. Do you think that maybe that the Giants are questioning Dable and his leadership at this point?
No,
I don't think it's Dable. I think it's the
not.
general manager. It's that Shine. The
Yeah,
general manager is the one they need to be getting rid of. I don't think it's Dable. I think Dable's a good football coach.
yeah.
Right.
I think they need a new general manager. I don't think he knows how to build a football team.
Yeah, because if you do look at it, Jay, the general manager is the one that let Saquon go. You had a chance to sign him. Instead, you give Daniel Jones the money instead of playing Saquon Barkley, and then you go out and say, go ahead and see what you can get out, but just come back to me so we can try and match it. You don't do that shit. If you believe in Saquon Barkley, you give him his money that he deserves, right?
And they had the
feel
money they
that's
could have
where
gave
it's
him.
messed up.
They had the money they could have gave him, and he didn't want to give that kind of money to a running back.
Exactly. And then also the difference between the Colts and the Giants, Jay, is the Giants don't have weapons. I feel like the Giants organization only cares about defense compared to the Colts, where the Colts already have an offense ready, right? They got the running back, they got the tight end this year for a rookie. They got Pittman with wide receivers. They just needed that quarterback for many years. They needed that quarterback. And I feel like a change of scenery for certain quarterbacks is what's needed. And we've seen it many times. Geno Smith, Sam Darnold, even Mac Jones this year, right? You could say the same thing with Carson Wentz when he got his shot with Minnesota. So, I mean, you get a change of scenery and an actual coach that, that surrounds you with weapons instead of an organization that cares about defense, because I feel like defense wins you championships, but I feel like the Giants are leaning towards that too hard and not caring about offense, because if they really cared about offense, Saquon would still be wearing a Giants jersey. They will have weapons on the Giants for wide receivers. Daniel Jones would have never left anywhere. I feel like that's what's going on in New York. Chris is right. It's definitely the general manager more than Brian Dable.
I think the biggest difference with what Daniel Jones is doing, I think what the biggest difference is from New York to the Colts is the offensive line. And like Frankie said, he has better weapons around him. But this is the best offensive line that Jones has ever played behind. He never had an offensive line.
Oh,
like
yeah, trust me, I get all that. Yeah, everything you're saying, I totally get all that. Dable, Mike McDaniels, who gets fired first?
I think Mike McDaniels.
Yeah.
I do.
I think he's on a really short leash, McDaniels is.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to make it through the season.
Is there anybody else? Is there anybody else on the hot seat? Just a second, guys. Go ahead.
You talking about head coaches?
Yeah.
I definitely believe Mike McDaniels is on the hot seat for the Dolphins, and it's not his fault. Honestly, it's just the way the league is, right? I mean, when you have a team that just went to the playoffs, I believe the last 2 years, go to being 0-3 right now, and not even looking good defensively or offensively, they're going to look at it at the coach, and I believe Mike McDaniels is going to be on the hot seat pretty soon. The question is, I feel like it comes up to this week because they play the Jets Monday night on a doubleheader, and both those teams are 0-3. So one of those teams are going to get a win, and if it's not the Dolphins, we're definitely going to look at Mike McDaniels as a coach, then like at least the top coach to be on the hot seat.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I agree. The only thing that saved them from getting fired last week was that they played better last week than they did the first 2 weeks. They actually showed a little bit of fight last week and was in the game until Tua threw that interception at the end. I think if they got blown out again last week, I think he'd probably already been gone.
Yeah. I wonder how much more leeway the Dolphins give Tua before they start looking for another quarterback. You know, because Tua has not looked good at all this season.
It's those concussions. It catching up.
And I'm telling you, you're gonna get hit so many damn times in the head, right?
And we're acting like this was long ago. This man literally just had like 3 or 4 concussions in one season last year alone. So I mean, the man literally is showing signs of struggling up there in his head, and I feel like that's what's getting to him because those interceptions in the last 3 games, he finished those last drives with interceptions. So I don't know what he's looking at. Is he looking at a wide receiver in a different jersey, or is he just saying the hell with this shit? I'm gonna throw this ball away. Because the Tua back in his rookie days, he wouldn't be doing this, right? If he didn't have a man open, he throws the ball away. Instead, he either's throwing an interception or he's taking a sack for a loss on a 4th down or something. Because that's how it ended with the Patriots game. Instead of throwing the ball away or at least finding a man to throw to, you just took the sack to end the game. Then last week against the Bills, you don't have nobody. Instead of throwing the ball away, because I believe it was 2nd down, you throw the interception. And you were on a good drive to get a touchdown.
Yeah, and his accuracy hasn't been good at all this year compared to how he usually is. He used to be a pretty accurate thrower. He hasn't been accurate this season.
Yeah. So, yeah, all right, defensive coordinator. I don't know, man. I think I never was a big Eberflus guy, but it is what it is. We had to replace Dan Quinn with somebody, so I guess that was the best we could get. But in all honesty, I think the whole damn team should be on the hot seat. I think the only one should be on the damn hot seat is Jerry Jones.
Hey, Eberflus gets his players in there. He's a good defensive coordinator.
This is your first year with Eberflus.
I mean, let's be honest. Not having Michael Parsons, that was a big hit to his defense.
He was a good defensive coordinator when he was in Indianapolis before he took the Bears head coaching job.
Well, we know he ain't no head coach. We know that.
Yeah, we got Jadeveon Clowney, but I don't know what they're going to do with Clowney. I still haven't seen Clowney play yet.
He is. Jerry Jones did say that he's going to play this week, which is confusing. Why is Jerry Jones
going to play?
Yeah, why is Jerry Jones giving out information that he's going to play instead of Brian Schottenheimer? I don't get it.
This is Jerry Jones. This is what he does.
All right, so now he's coaching the team. I mean, what if Brian Schottenheimer comes out and say, listen, Schottenheimer needs to come out and be like, listen, Jerry Jones isn't the coach. He's not in the locker room. I am. Like, somebody's got to step the fuck up. I'm sorry, Jay. Like, all these
Jerry Jones is
coaches
sitting up in the suite, Frankie. Jerry Jones sitting up in the suite during the game with an Xbox controller, and he presses a button, and that tells Schottenheimer what play to run.
That's it. Like, and that's exactly why Bill Belichick didn't go there. Because Bill Belichick's not no yes man. He ain't dealing with that shit. He's like, yo, you hire me, I'm running this team. You're not.
Yeah.
Tony,
and that was never going to happen.
Tony, before you left, I threw out Mike McDaniels being on the hot seat.
Yeah, most definitely. I was just wondering if there's another coach besides McDaniel and Dable, if there's anybody else. Well, I think maybe could the Atlanta coach be in trouble?
I don't think he's been there long enough to be in trouble just yet. I know he had one really bad game. But...
This is his 2nd year. We've seen coaches get fired after 1 season.
No, that's true. We have. Yeah.
You could also look at DeMeco Ryans with the Houston Texans.
Yeah, if they don't get the offense figured out and they keep looking bad, yeah, I could see that because you had that one good year and then last year it started going bad and this year it looks like it hasn't turned around yet.
I said what I said. They should have never let go of Bobby Slowick. I still feel like that's a big part of that issue, at least on the offensive side of it, right? I mean, you can't speak for the defense, but that offensive side, I think they should have kept Bobby Slowick. I think that hurt him.
Chris over there saying his thoughts and stuff, but I know inside his head he's like, man, the hell with Houston. They deserve this shit. They deserve every karma coming down to them. This is our division now. They walked away with our division last year. They deserve this shit.
We would have they beat us last year for the division by 1 game.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen this year, though.
They got some dude in the depth chart for the Cowboys named Sam Williams. I don't even know who the hell Sam Williams is. Where did we get this dude?
Oh, the Texans don't get it figured out. They might not finish higher in the division than the Jaguars.
I'm really excited for Sunday Night Football. I'm excited about your game, Jay. I'm really
excited. You know what pissed me off too? Hey, fuck CJ Stroud. Look, I'm not even a Texans fan.
Oh, you're a
But I am
Texans fan.
I am a fan of my
lie.
city. Hold on. But why the hell is this man in Houston at a Houston press conference with a fucking Yankees hat on? Like, what the fuck? You know, like, you're not gonna
Because Jay,
build up a fan base
because
where
he's a
another
Yankee
team's-
fan, Jay. Don't get upset.
Actually, what he said was he was questioning about it. He said, I just like hats. I like the way hats look on me. Okay, that's great. Wear
That's
that
'cause you
hat
wanna get
somewhere
Yankees.
else. Don't wear it at a Houston press conference.
Why are you so
I'm
upset?
just saying, man. Come on.
He's mad because of one Astro hat. What it's saying.
I mean, it should have been. Even if you're not a fan, even from a PR and a reputation standpoint with your fan base, because jersey sales, if people see that shit,
Jay,
I
but
mean,
that's
it's already an
what
issue.
How many Astro players wear Houston Texan hats to press conferences to help out the Texans marketing?
No, I think you're missing it. The fact that he wore a different city's stuff.
But
You
that's
should,
why
you should rep your own city there.
most players wear hats with their own logo and shit on it. Nobody.
Oh, I
says
don't care
anything
about the
that, so
logos. That's
why does it
fine. No,
matter?
you can. No, but that's a different thing, though. That's sponsorships. That's branding. That's whatever. Okay, I get that. But you don't wear another team's jersey, especially a team's jersey that's outside of the state or even whatever.
Why?
Maybe y'all do that in Indiana. Maybe that's acceptable in Indiana to do that. Y'all don't have no damn loyalties up there. Y'all just a bunch of farmers. I get it, man. But damn.
He's not from
Jay,
Houston. He's not from Houston. He wasn't born in fucking Houston.
No, I know he wasn't. It doesn't matter where you're born. You're still repping that city, though.
And he's repping the team he's a fan of, just like you do and I do and everybody else does.
I understand I understand what you're a fan and things of. I'm saying from a business perspective, your branding perspective, you shouldn't be sporting a different.
Let me ask
It's
you
not-
this.
Nobody in Houston loves New York. Everybody
It's not his
hates
job
New
to
York.
promote those teams.
Let me
Huh?
ask you this, Jay. Let me ask you this, Jay. Is it,
It's not
is
his
it
job,
okay?
but it is his reputation. It is how
Jay,
fans look at him.
Let me ask you this, Jay. Is it okay
I know.
for Post Malone, a person from New York, to come to New York, back to New York, to wear fucking Cowboys jersey?
I mean, that's Post Malone. I don't know. I hear what you no, because you're going into music. No, you're going into music and all that kind of
It
stuff.
don't matter.
I don't know how that all
It don't
works.
matter.
I'm just talking in the sports world. I mean,
It don't matter. He is a New York. He's born in New York. He comes back to our city and he's wearing Cowboys gear. He even went out and said he's a Cowboys.
but see, that's
fan.
the
Like,
thing, though.
okay, I don't care.
What I've learned from New York is seriously. What I've learned from New York, especially through you and Melvin, is that y'all have y'all trade out New York on a daily dime. You got Boston over here, you got Lakers over here, you got I mean, you guys aren't used to being loyal to where you're from. I get that.
You're not loyal either.
The hell I ain't.
You're a Houston everything, but you like a Dallas team.
Oh no, but I keep it within the state. Keep it within the state.
Oh my God. Listen, I've said it once and I've said it many times.
But then again, hey, but what I know is, hey, listen. But what I am saying though is, if I was a professional athlete, I would make sure that my branding that I'm wearing doesn't conflict with the city in which I play in. I mean, to me, I just think that's bad business.
By your logic, all the fans that live in that city should never wear a hat or anything of any other team but a team from Houston.
No, they're fans. They're fans. They can do it. Fans can do whatever they want. But you also have to remember too. No, hold on. Time out. No, time out. I'm gonna bring this back. You also have to remember too that Houston. I mean, for speaking on fans, right? I mean, if you're speaking on fans, 9 times out of 10, those are fans that may not even live there. They're either from somewhere else, or they live somewhere else. They're just visiting.
Everything Jay is saying is
Yeah,
what we're trying.
I don't think it's a big deal. I mean, if he's a Yankee fan or if he's a,
You know why
if
he's
he was
wearing
a
a Yankees
A's fan,
hat?
I
He
don't
didn't,
think it's a big deal.
want to wear a cheating Astros hat, so that's why he's wearing a Yankees hat.
I knew we was gonna get there.
You're fuck up, Chris.
I mean, but you really can't. Jay, you really can't get upset because there's everyone, like literally everyone around the world. Even if you don't like baseball, you're not a baseball fan. There's people that are buying Yankee hats because that is when you think of baseball, you think of the Yankees. You're not gonna go out and be like,
No,
"Oh,
when I
take a
think of
baseball."
masturbation, I think of the Yankees.
And I'm not trying to say like I'm not trying to say nobody's thinking of the Astros, but realistically, no one is thinking of the Astros because
And
I
another
wish
reason,
they stopped thinking about the Astros. I'm tired of seeing trash can memes all over the place. I wish they would stop thinking about the Astros. Damn
and
it.
to go along with, and that's bullshit. He was safe. To go along with what Frankie's saying, though, the Yankees, yeah, he was safe at home. I can't believe they overturned that. But anyway, the Yankees hats. Another thing that made you see so many Yankees hats is because of the rap and hip hop music back in the day. That's why you see all the Yankee hats in different colors and all that, because you would see all them. Everybody saw them guys wearing them in videos and stuff, and then boom, everybody all over started.
When do you think the girls?
I don't listen to rap, Chris. I think it's terrible music. Personally, it's not my thing.
Joe,
I'm more of a metal guy. But I understand
Joe, we're
what you're
not
saying.
ganging up.
But I know what you're saying though, because everything does follow fashion trends. Typically, do follow hip hop, and they do follow rap. So I get what you're saying.
We're not ganging up on Jay. We're just trying to explain to Jay the difference. He's
No, yeah, explain nothing to Jay. Damn it, Jay knows what the hell you're saying. Jay's opinion might be different,
You
but Jay
don't know what
what
we're saying.
the hell you're
Because
saying.
everything we said to you, you came back and said it again to yourself.
That's not true.
That is true.
That is not true. You know how many Northerners live in this damn state? No, seriously. Do you know how many Northerners have moved to Houston? It's ridiculous.
I know.
I mean,
I have family that moved and lives in Texas. I'm not saying
exactly. I mean, I'm just saying there's a lot of damn Northerners that come here.
Yeah, that's because we're tired of playing Texas, Jay. We want to live in it. They want to live in a
Hey, you want to try to take that
to the
fucking
best
from us,
state in the
too?
world. That's what it is.
Damn.
Chris is over there getting pissed off.
But no, yeah, I just thought it was. I just saw it, and again, it's not just me saying this. I've seen a couple of people are pointing it out in videos that are pointing it out, so people did notice that. But I didn't even think he had a damn Seattle hat on. Like, come on, man, how you got a damn Seattle Mariners hat on in one of your press conferences?
It's just the style. It's probably what he was wearing with the hat.
Yeah, no, that's what he said. He goes, "This is just I just like wearing the hats," and they go. I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah, there's people like that.
I think he's lying. I think the person that wore the Yankees hat is a Yankees fan, and he just didn't want to piss off the people in Houston. I think he should have had some ball. He should have had some ball and said, "Hey, I'm a Yankee fan. You see what the team I play on? We're fucking losers. I want to back a winner."
Yeah, I know. I said the same thing, Tony.
I mean, I get that. And when I will tell you, there are not many people like take Frankie, for example. I don't take Frankie serious for the most part of anything he says. But I do take you know Gonzo pretty seriously, and nobody knows losing better than Gonzo and Tony. So if they say something is shit, I'm gonna believe it because they've had so much shit teams that they know shit when they see shit, and so I'm gonna believe that what they say. Yeah,
why you don't take me
I believe
serious?
that. Yeah, when it comes to losing, I mean Indiana's the expert on it, so yeah, I'll take that.
I
Yeah.
think we've won a Super Bowl since the Cowboys have won a Super Bowl.
I didn't say you didn't get a Super Bowl. You got a Super Bowl. You got one. It's great. Did you get two? Do you have two? How many get over there? And how many Super Bowls y'all got altogether since inception? Yeah. How many? And I'm not talking about the Baltimore Colts. That's a whole different.
Colts are Colts. I'm sorry, Colts are Colts.
Colts are Colts.
We stole that damn team. We get the other championships too.
He said Colts are Colts.
He goes, "We're taking the team. We're taking the championship."
Hey, we backed up the trucks in the middle of the night, took the motherfucker, and we're taking the trophies too.
Yeah, that's crazy. So
We should be
so the St. Louis people aren't able to celebrate that Super Bowl ring that they got. They went with them to LA. Now St. Louis people are over there like, fuck, man, we never won a Super Bowl. That's crazy. No, but I want to know that answer too, Jay. How many Super Bowls did this Colts got? I don't know. I thought they had like 2.
The Indianapolis Colts only won.
Indianapolis won. We've
We
been We've been to two, but we lost the other one.
Yeah. You're a freaking loser. That's okay. Anyways. But no, look, man. I mean, I got 30 years. I'm going on 30 years right now losing. So I feel you. Frankie's going on 17 years of losing with the Yankees. Y'all, I don't know how many years you got with the Reds? When's the last time the Reds were in the World Series?
When they beat the
1990.
Yankees.
90. We won
So
it
y'all
90.
going on 35 years of losing.
Why you always got to go to different sports?
No, I was just saying all the
No, because you're trying to make yourself feel better. That's why we're talking
I
about
am, and it's
football,
working. I
and then you trying
instantaneously
to make
feel better
yourself
now.
feel better. Like I've been 30 years. Frankie's been 17 years with baseball. And then the Reds. How about the Reds?
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, I would be elated when either the New England Patriots hits 30 years of losing or the Yankees hit 30 years of losing. I will definitely be freaking elated. Now, and right now, I'm 13 years away from it with the Yankees, so we'll see what happens.
Frankie says, F you, Jay. Yankees going to win this year.
See, that's what the Cowboys would say. We're gonna win it. It's our year. Fuck yeah, let's go. Max Fried, let's go.
It's Max Fried.
Fried, whatever. He probably does want to be freed.
Maybe Jay might be a little fried.
Man, Jay will be fried in about 10 minutes as soon as this show's over.
I think he's already.
Hey, it's Weed Thursday, baby. Bring it out if you got it. But only if it's a legal state. Please, only if it's a legal state. Or if you have a medical prescribed medication, then it's fine. Let's see.
Well,
I
guys,
have nothing else left, Tony. Frankie,
let's get out of here.
you got anything? Gaza, you got anything?
I don't have anything.
I got one thing. The Reds are up 2-0. Hold on to a fucking lead.
We should be up 3-0. They took a fucking run from us.
Hey, real quick before we go, I do want to reiterate this. I'm a firm believer in superstitions, and Frankie knows my superstitions, and so because he does know it, I'm right there with you, Joe. Yankees in 5, baby. Yankees in 5.
No, yeah. Brian Hayes slid home out or slid head first in the home plate. The umpire called him safe, and on the replay, it looked like he was safe, but they ended up overturning it and said he was out, or we'd be up 3-0.
By the way, ABS is here, guys. I don't know what year it's supposed to take effect in, but it is coming to the Major League Baseball.
Next year.
Is it next year?
Yeah.
That should be interesting.
Listen, all I know is I ain't saying nothing about the Yankees. Right? All I'm saying is let's go get that division. It's right there. I need Boston to win one more. I'm not gonna root for Boston. I don't root for Boston. But I need one more. Just give me one more. And hey, Joe, Jay, talk to me when you guys are in the playoffs.
Yankees in 5.
Enjoy that couch.
I need a Cubs win.
Yep.
And
You need
Dodgers win.
Go Dodgers.
And the Reds will hold on win this game, and the Reds would be in the playoffs going into the last 3 games of the season.
How amazing will that be for the Reds and the Yankees to be in the playoffs, and Jay just to get sit here every afternoon show while we talk about our teams in October, and he's just like, "Yeah, I'm waiting for March. I'm waiting for April."
Hey, you're not lying. I am waiting for March, so yeah, it is what it is.
I just actually on baseball, I just got news just now dropping in. In 20 opener, Yankees Giants, you will be able to fix. MLB opener will be on Netflix next year between the Yankees and the Giants.
On Netflix?
That's interesting.
Netflix taking over the world, guys.
Yeah, that's real interesting.
All them streaming platforms are trying to get as much live sports as they can get a hold of.
10 years, there won't hardly be anything. There won't be. I don't know what these ABC, NBC, what they're going to do. There ain't going to be nothing left.
I'm telling you. Yeah, local programming, all that stuff's going by the wayside. Now everything's going to be streaming.
Yeah, because if you take away all the sports off, all the sports go to the streaming and goes off the network. They'll be done.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. He said,
that's
Chris,
good,
your
bro.
team needs Jesus Christ.
Hey, we're in just as good a position as the Astros.
Yeah, that's saying.
Actually,
Literally.
we're a little bit better position because we have a tiebreaker.
Yeah, actually, just a touch better.
Not only
He
not
said
only
just
do
a touch.
not only do the Astros need Jesus Christ, the Astros need starting pitching, the Astros need hitting, the Astros need closers, the Astros need a manager.
We got a lot of
Astros need-
needs. We're very needy down here in
Hey, wait a
Houston.
minute. I do have one quick question before we get out of here because I've heard all season how
Okay, go ahead and get us out. It's time to go.
Oh,
Why'd you take him off?
I've heard all season how AJ Hinch is the best manager.
Yeah, I
in
knew it.
baseball.
I knew it was coming. That's
He's
why I
the
took
best
his ass
manager in
out.
baseball. He's better than Boone. He's better than
He is
Francona.
better than Boone.
He's better than fucking Sparky Anderson.
He is better than
His team
Sparky Anderson.
is having the biggest collapse ever. But he's the best manager in baseball.
Well, you
Better-
can
I don't
go
know about
cold. That don't mean
I'll-
nothing. You can go cold. Hell, the Brewers go cold. Everybody goes cold at some point. They're just going cold at the wrong time.
No, I don't know if he better.
Plus, Scooble, hey, in hindsight, though, if we put all the information out there, you should know that Scooble was on the injury list for a little bit. So he just came off the injury list. So
Are you telling
that's
me
your
that
ace, Chris.
no other baseball team dealt with injuries?
I couldn't hear you through the marijuana. Say it one more time.
No other
Yeah,
team
exactly.
in baseball dealt with injuries.
What?
Yeah,
Hey,
I don't-
don't worry
I-
about Chris. Hey, that's gonna be me in about 10 minutes.
I agree with Chris. Like you can't sit there and blame school going on or hurt. Like
Nah, I know. To answer Chris effectively, yeah, Detroit is having a rough go. They're having a rough go. I still stick behind AJ Hinch, though, being probably one of the best managers in baseball, though. I will stick behind it. I don't think I have to speak for him. I think his record speaks for itself. But yeah, I get it.
I don't know. Aaron Boone wouldn't lose no 20-game lead.
I can't.
Would he, Frankie?
Well, that week's a hell of a thing, man.
Oh, shit.
all I know is Aaron Boone don't need a cheat to get into the playoffs.
Aaron Boone even cheated. Dumb. It's true. He's dumb. You can give that dude the cheat code because he wouldn't know how to use a cheat sheet.
Let's get out of here, guys.
I give him a trash can and he put trash in it.
Hey, where's your manager at again?
Look, if it
No,
took you
answer
15
it.
seconds to get a comeback, you're no
Answer
good.
it.
No, your window is past,
That's
sir.
just a delay on your
His
internet.
window passed. He had a 15-second window to come up with something, and he
Hey.
waited too long.
The delay wasn't his fault.
Oh,
The
that's
delay
where
wasn't his
team is,
fault. That was
Chris.
your internet.
Oh, that's where his team is. You see where his team is? His team is right there, right where he's at. Off the screen. Off the screen. Out of the playoffs.
Hey, not yet. It's not official yet, but it's
Oh, no, it's
probably
official.
coming.
It's
But it's not official yet. We
Oh,
we
it's
still got a
official.
little bit of life in there.
There's no life.
Come on, Jay. Gotta have some faith, Jay. Come on.
Yeah, I try to have faith. I do. I mean, I try so hard. I even played George Michael's Faith.
Oh shit.
Well,
Right.
I played George Michael's Faith while taking communion.
You should have no faith.
Anybody have anything else before we get out of here?
I'm not surprised Jay's a Michaels fan.
Hey, nothing wrong with George. Leave George alone. He's a good guy. He's dead.
It says rap and hip hop is trash, but listens to George Michaels. Makes sense.
I have rap and hip hop in my music
Yeah.
collection. I just say a lot of shit.
He don't like rap and hip hop. He likes George Michaels, and he likes painting his nails Astro colors.
I personally like putting my mind's playing tricks on me by the Ghetto Boys when my mom and dad are in the car. If it's very, very quiet.
We need to get out of here.
Very, very, very quiet. One time my car picked up the
All
what do
right,
you call
ladies
it?
and gentlemen, if you
Hold on,
like
it picked
this
up my
content,
phone.
don't
Like
forget to
it
like,
syncs to your
subscribe.
phone. And my mom got in the car, and the car started playing "Me So Horny" by Two Live Crew, and I was like, "Wow, that's
Okay.
very."
And if
That's
you
very
like
that's very
this
awkward.
afternoon's content, don't forget to like and subscribe at ESEN Network and Gonzo Sports Room for all your latest content here at ESEN. We thank you guys for watching. Catch us tomorrow on another episode of the ESEN Afternoon Show. We apologize for Jay and his George Michael love.